I had something of a pain.
This would sharpen you up and make you ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence.
I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and I can't go away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Guys, Sunday Bloody Sunday. I have reviewed the Cutwater Bloody Mary mix before. This is their Spicey. I don't know if both of them were sitting on the shelf or not the day that I picked these up, but I didn't realize that it was spicy. I didn't realize that they had two different varieties, but they do. So let's get into this. This is a one and done. It is everything but the ice and the whatever you want to add to it. It is 10%, all nestled into this little can. They recommend 2 shots of Cutwater. Well, no, it is 2 shots of Cutwater. I was gonna. Wow, it's a good thing I did not almost completely forget that. It's just pour it and drink it. Shake well. Fiery twist on the Brunch Time Classic, our award-winning vodka and spicy signature mix. Make for a bar-quality cocktail. We'll see about that, considering I had the last of the filthies. I'm gonna have to get more of those. Those are. Just remember, kids. I believe the little one says makes 3 drinks. Does not. Doesn't even make 1, unless you add the right amount of vodka to it. Okay, so I know you'll be so impressed with this. It looks like tomato juice or Bloody Mary mix. Oh my! Hang on. Too much ice. And it looked like it was starting to get a little thicker at the bottom. I did shake it though. You saw it. And then of course we can accessorize. There we go. There, look. Look how professional that looks. Wait. There's more. There. Nummy. Mama. More cushion for the pushing. Cheers, guys. Kind of the good news, bad news. We did not get out to the range. Christine's been a little, I don't know if under the weather is correct, more like not that far away from a bathroom. And David had, David had stuff going on. Not to mention he's a big NASCAR fan, so as we speak, 4 minutes from now, they should be dropping the flag on the last NASCAR race of the year. We did, on the other hand, literally just get done doing the Patreon video. So, half of what I told you yesterday happened. Trying to check in on that spicy part. Smile Money could be right. I know. I know he's going, what did I bet she doesn't repeat. Smile Money could be right. My my eating habits on Spicey could be wrecking it for me to tell you that, yeah, it has a little bit of a warming. Taste-wise, though, I'd have to say just from just a few sips, and I did rate the non-spicy very highly. If you just want a damn Bloody Mary, and you either you want to take it on the road, you're going to go to a friend's house, sleep over, like McLean, or something like that, and you just want to pick up a 4-pack of pre-mades, the normal Cutwater is more than fantastic. If you're going to make it yourself, which, ice, vodka, and one of the bags of the filthy is just exceptional. The only caveat I throw in there, if you're a person that just cannot stand the flavor of horseradish, you should not get the filthy one. This little bit of a warming to it, but and I do not have any fresh ground horseradish down here. But I do like to do the first review of it anyway, unmodified. First in was J-Dog saying first. Then J-Dog says here at work. Then Rich Huff says cheers all. Now, just want to say congratulations. Rich was the winner of the drawing for the Patreon members. Rich got himself a pair of binoculars, the long-range LED flashlight, the KL41 from Ode Pro, the Ruck and River fixed blade knife that I recently got in a battle box. I like the knife. I'm very particular on the blades that I truly enjoy, that are fixed blades. And if it doesn't, basically, I don't want to sound prima donna, but if it's not 100% of what I enjoy in a knife, then I might as well see if someone else can enjoy it. Now, having said that, I feel that if I wanted to make this a project, because I do like the blade profile and the size, I just personally think the scales feel a little bit on the thin side, and they really don't have any texture or anything to them. But I did take this out of my knife collection and not out of the I know I'm just she's kind of cute, a little on the milfy side. Versus out of stuff that I just knew right off the bat I didn't want to keep. This was a consideration, but for the Patreon guys, you guys that take it even one step farther to help support me, I appreciate it. Well, never mind. There's one of you that I always privy to the Patreon because in his own right he does just as much. He just does it on his own terms. So I mean, there's nothing really juicy in the Patreon. Me and Christine usually get together, review something this week or this this month, this 2 months. I don't remember when the last time, maybe 3 months ago. I know, it's my bad. I picked this up and I said the next Patreon we'd review this. Christine, who is, she says she's a drinker. Well, she's also dealing with some liver issues, so she likes to keep her diet has been very restrictive, and alcohol has been a no. But she saw this and she's like, oh my chesticles. She said, oh, I think we should do that as a Patreon. She goes, I do really want to try that. And I think she drank half of what I gave her. And she did this. Oh, this is dangerous. Then I decided to take it one step farther, and I added chocolate liqueur on my second glass, of course. Chocolate liqueur and not Bailey's, Kahlua. So I kind of made a White Russian. A White Russian plus. And in true fashion, to make Din happy, I with a proper Bloody Mary, you should always have a snit. If you don't know what that is, and it turns out that this isn't this isn't like everywhere the deal. Here in Minnesota, anyway, if you order a Bloody Mary from an establishment, they give you a snit, which is usually the cheap places will give you a glass this size. The more ritzy, of course, you're just paying for it in the long run. They'll actually give you more. And I'm like, hey, the proper snit in the brewery view theater should be Stroh's Malt Liquor, because the liquor makes it quicker to do something. So, okay, yes, I do like this one. Hector, they will never outlaw all your guns at once, but every reasonable control they can impose without your resistance gives them one more bit of leverage to make gun ownership for you and your children and your grandchildren as difficult as possible. Hector, what is surprising is how many people I know, even gun people, that don't know that. When Eric stands here and says, fuck you, I am never ever getting rid of my bump stock. And then people light me up saying, it's just a useless range toy. We don't even, there's no, no, it is. It's a fucking complete piece of shit. I have one. Still have one. Never getting rid of it. Why? Because someone says I shouldn't have it. Fuck you, that's why. But it's incrementism. Let's go after, first, the big one was full autos. Nobody needs a full auto. Who the fuck are you to say? Our founding fathers didn't say that you shouldn't have this or you shouldn't have that. They were pretty clear on the fact that you should have everything the military has. I don't give a shit, Smile Money. Yes, I stand with our founding fathers. If I could afford a fucking jet with a nuke attached to it, hell yeah, I'd have it. Is it a smart thing? No. Do I personally think nuclear weapons should exist? No. I know everybody plays their little game of you'll stay on your side of the fence and I'll stay on my side of the fence because you have something that could destroy my entire yard and you have something that could destroy your entire yard. Once again, if I had the ability to end the life of every fucking extremist Muslim instantly, I would. So, that same power, if I could alleviate this planet of every nuclear weapon and zero clear paths, just like NASA can't go back to the moon because they lost the technology, we would never ever have anybody have the ability to create a nuclear bomb again. I'm fine with that. Having said that, though, I never understood why, nobody needs full auto. Well, that's the same fucking argument as nobody needs high capacity. What's fucking high capacity? For me, high capacity would be a rifle that never ever stops shooting. Because in my world, I will take, Cobra, wait for this, I will put a transporter on the side of my gun. And as I'm squeezing the trigger, bullets are being transported in to the magazine. It'll never run out. It's like a fucking Hollywood dream. So, yes, we should have everything our government has. If you can afford to buy it, so be it. You know, not everybody has a 747. Tom Cruise does. John Travolta does. Why? Because they have the money and they were able to make it possible. Is it fair that you don't have a 747? It is. But maybe someday you'll stop being a little whiny cunt, save your money, buy yourself a 747 if you really want one. Until then, I want a full fucking auto gun and I don't want to have to jump through any fucking hoops to get it. But what our government is doing is exactly, and just what Obama, because this is Obama's third term, and he gets his marching orders from Soros or Blackstone or the Rockefellers or the whatever the other family is. And if they can't, oh my God, you know how difficult, I mean, even that useless piece of shit was smart enough to at least understand that in the United States of America, you are never. And I do sort of stand behind that because I know that there's a lot of people like me. That you will never, ever get their guns. But let's make it so they can't fucking put any bullets in their guns. Which is, for the most part, what is exactly happening. And that's what I said. Hey, you know, I got a couple things. I mean, right now, if you actually were to press me and you said, okay, I mean, if you were to actually press me right now and say, you could have 5 more firearms and that is it forever. I mean, ever. What is it? Well, of course, some of that would be also dependent on, can I also please have a magical a room full of ammunition for them so that it's not an issue? Because right now, I'd be willing to give up a few things that I call my long-range rifle collection in exchange for the Shytech chambered in 407. If I want the actual long-range supremacy, that's the rifle that I want. I don't even know if I even need, I don't know if I even need 5 if we were just to go with, where do you draw the line? Because the Shytech would be good in a rifle. And a pistol, I would like a updated, modified version of the HK. And unfortunately, I was also faced with a realization when I actually sat and thought about it. HK has their, they call it the HK VP9 Tactical OR, and the OR stands for Optics Ready. Holosun makes an optic specifically for the HK VP9. Problem is, they don't specifically make it for the tactical. So if you were to put the Holosun green dot that I want, it was really cool, is there's no batteries. Well, there's no user end batteries for this thing. If you put it in total darkness, it'll stay lit up for 20,000 hours. But it has a solar cell, not on the top of the hood that can take more damage. They smartly put it on the... Oh, don't have that gun on, sorry. They put it on the very back part of the ramp. And what it does is it slowly charges. Like if if the Holosun, it's actually called the HK VP9 SCS, and solar charging system, SCS. If you were to actually somehow run that battery completely dead, you spend 20,000 hours in a cave and then walked out in the sunlight and went, shit, it's dead. How long will it take to it actually would take 7 days to fully charge it. And that's because they're trying to get that workaround from killing a battery. Nothing kills a battery more than taking a little off the top and then fully charging it. Taking a little bit up and then fully charging it. So that's why the charging cycle on it. But it's sorry, back up for anybody that's not understanding. The tactical comes with suppressor height sights and it's optics ready. So if you put this particular optic on it, which has no plate, just attaches straight to the pistol, you are now going to have the optics lower, and you will actually end up with your sights in the upper part of it and not straight on with the dot. So I have to figure out another dimension to go with on that, because that handgun is I've Smart Money, you'd be happy to know that I've basically took my little etch-a-sketch of guns that I wanted, and it was like that one would be the one that I would really like, because it's obviously suppressor ready. And after carrying the Hellcat as my nighttime gun, I really want to take a run. At an optics as my EDC, is my work. The one that gets the most amount of time on my side. I mean, you're talking, for the most part, you're talking at least 10 hours every single day to the existing VP9. Yeah, I could take the suppressor height sights off of a tactical and put the cool ones that are the true glows that are on the standard VP9, but that becomes an issue if you ever put a can on it, because now you're going to want to go back. It's just I have to figure out a different optic that would possibly work in that scenario. But if nothing else, at least I'm glad that I didn't purchase the optics and then ended up putting it on the gun and going, that's fucked up. I know, white guy problem. DFC, whiff. Poco, here for dinner. Bad. Greetings, Captain. Greetings, my brother. Din, Michelin Man Matt, overdressed like it's 20 below. Yeah, I know. Rich, I wasn't overwhelmed by it either, but I like the way the citrus isn't too in your face. No, it's a drinkable beer. I mean, I almost grabbed another one to have as a group tightener today, but I ended up my original plan was to get home from work tomorrow and then take my truck up to Rob's. And I called Rob and I just said, I've got my alternative vehicle sitting here and the truck. Can I just bring the Dodge? Can I just bring you my truck today? And he said, sure. So Din, that's malt liquor. I mean, I realize there's almost 6,000 pictures in here, but It's always kind of cool when you want to run across one that you think is beautiful, and you don't have any recollection of even putting her in the collection. Schlitz malt liquor. Such a forgettable beer. Hector, so Matt killed Bambi, laugh out loud. Smile Money says Bambi was born in 1942. That would make him over 80 years old. Matt shot a doe. A doe, a deer, a female deer. So what he shot may be the great-great-granddaughter of... What the hell? Oh, wow. Smile Money almost made me miss those. Sub-comments. Hector, well, Bambi's kin. And then he says, Bambi's mom? Evidently, Sharky lost a comment. Still kin to Bambi, says Hector. And then Sharky says, for sure. So Sharky got a... Oh, no, Bambi's mom was Sharky, I'm sorry. Sharky's a symbol, and Hector's a psychotic cat. At a fast glance with old people eyes, look very similar, and those are beautiful. Hector E6, left-handed screwdriver, and... Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! I mean, how many times are we going to call E6? That's a miss that's been a miss a few times. Poco, no Smile Money. You buy 2 optics when you need money. You sell the second gun in optic, then your truck still runs and you have an optic. Then, I don't know if something got deleted, but Poco says Eric could buy her a motorcycle and still wouldn't get a pee-pee touch, so buy the optic. Yes, money is better spent on the optic than it would be on the motorcycle. Smile Money then says Eric can't sell a gun. He has really severe separation anxiety. This is true. This says Cheapo Gun Guy says, you know, there's a method to your madness. I mean, good Lord, anybody out there right now, if there was a contest that said you could win $1 million, if you could tell me how many guns has Pete at the Armory channel sold in the time that he has had his YouTube channel. I mean, Pete's like, I sent him, I didn't even, it's impossible. I don't need a safe anymore. I really do need either an invisible room or, well, I still would have things that would make it at least harder to steal. But I would, if it wasn't for all these fucking water lines up here, and you can't even go, well, you know, you do have plumbing skills, you probably could move them. Yeah. Two lines actually run into that room because that room sits directly under what looks like an addition on my house, which anybody that's been here likes those titties. Anybody that's been here knows it's where the computer sits and the back door is. So there's 2 lines, two. This one's a 3-inch. Wow, that makes like no sense at all. Yeah, that could be definitely downsized, but I got a 3-inch line that's 4 feet. Converts down to a 2-inch line, and then there's 2 2-inch lines that go that way, 2 1-inch lines that. I realize, I get it. It's possible. You know, part of the beam has been notched out for this one. Asbestos painted in lead paint. Because the door could not possibly swing in, it would have to swing out. The only thing that actually came to mind that had any possibility of working was to piss J-Dog off and actually make the headroom for the door even lower than it. That's fine for me, but J-Dog has to duck. Lower it even more, and then figure out a way to put a steel door that slid. I could easily right now, I could easily make this room disappear. So the only people that could possibly get into the gun room would be people that were already here and knew what it was. Literally, if you looked around my basement, you've got a wall, a wall, a wall. So this literally looks and is 90% of this wall is an outside wall. If you dug through it, you'd go into dirt and you'd be under my back patio. This area though it was never an addition, but it was sort of an addition because at one point in time it was nothing but a coal room. It has a hatch and it would have been filled with coal. That was all covered up and rocked in, and then it was turned into an oil tank for oil-fired boiler, which is what was here when me and Christine purchased the house. And I took the tank out, painted all the walls to make it nice and bright, and then there's more lights in that little area than there is in the whole basement. I like light. So, yeah. Yeah, my best bet right now, with the least amount of time and money and energy involved, would be to figure out a way to build a sliding door. I mean, like I said, I'd considered just buying a nice bookshelf and some kind of a plate steel that you could do that whole. It just slides over. It looks like a shelf. It could have alcohol on it. It could have books on it. It could have whatever the fuck I want on it. And then you just slid something out of the way and put a key in and unlock it and then slide it out of the way. The easiest way to hide shit is make it so people just never knew it was there. Kind of like Biden's brains. Definitely know where her boobs are. Bad. Yes. Matt brought bamboo. Unfortunately, he took it home with him. Or did he? Yeah, prick. I mean, I love him. Poco, you're supposed to have a record snowfall this year. No! No! Yes. Bad. The Day of the Dead, it's celebrated by drinking copious amounts of tequila. How did they get dead? By drinking copious amounts of tequila. Hector, Eric's new favorite Trek series, Star Trek. Transcended Romulan Adventures. We'll ignore him. Salty, metal wounds not healing, life's bitter shame, I'm going off the rails on a naked train. Poco, 6 views, 2 thumbs up, and 1 thumbs down. Cobra, hello there. What did I just miss? You know what I always enjoy? And I don't care if you want to play along or not. I encourage it. I want to play the now or next game. That's hot. Ugh. I'm going with next. Where am I? Little Flintstones action there. Oh yeah. Victory. Holding. Rich, I drank my last Oberon Eclipse tonight and chased it with a 2021 Goose Island Bourbon County. Oh, it's amazing. What? They robbed me? Yeah, I'm okay with my... I saved these for me and the Mat Man. I have two 2019s that have been in my possession since 2019. Well, I'm passing on her. I mean, there's a lot of goodness there. I'm good. But, oh, do I though? I'm not saying every decision in my life is ever the right one, but I'm going to pass on her. So Rich said, out to a robbery. And Sharky said, damn them. I'm not disappointed. A little bit too much rainbow shit. We'll pass on her. Smile Money, did Eric just shoot Matt in that intro? Oh, it wasn't real. There is Matt. McLean, Matt, the hunting is a turnoff. He really killed my buzz. I am depressed. Oh, yeah. Oh. So it's kind of bitchy though. I'm rolling. I'm leaving her behind for the next poor bastard. Here's a funny conversation me and Christine had. Oh God, that ass. We're watching our oh my God, talk about a disappointing and depressing fucking weekend. Now it's not our first go around on the series Lie to Me. Awesome series. Tim Roth, an expression reader. It was on for 3 seasons. We finished it. The last episode, passing. The last episode, not a cliffhanger. Kind of, we don't know if there's going to be a 4th season, so we'll just end it sort of okay. Such a great series, though. Lie to Me. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Then we've been watching a show called Stitchers. Cliff Note version. A person dies. They have the ability to stitch into their brain and see the days and moments leading up to the death to try to solve the murder. That one ended. That was on for 3 years. That one ended fully like they thought they were gonna have a 4th season, and it didn't fucking happen. Series was good, definitely compelling and worth watching. Great cast of characters, and it was, Stitchers. All this is on Hulu. I don't know where else you could find it. And that means we're only watching one thing right now. And I think we're in the final season of that too. After that, I'm gonna go straight on to midget porn. That, yeah, you can find this on Pornhub and other avenues like it. She wears much less clothing than she is right now, and it's well worth the trip. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, sorry. If I was playing the game, I would have held at the last one, and I would have actually won. I'd like to stick a 9-volt battery on those. Hey, there's a shock. It's Lily. Oh. You'll be surprised to know I'm doing the brew review. period. I'll call you. Yes! I don't know what the last one was, but I'm going to hold on this because it seems like it'd be good for a weekend. More than a one-nighter. Unless she's a bitch. Cheapo Gun Guy, America means opportunity, freedom, power, and fuck. Fuck Joe Biden.
Joe Biden!
And fuck Obama. And fuck the Democratic Party. Fucking anti-American pieces of shit. Oh, and what are we making? Oh yeah, I'm telling you right now, Remco, I'd tap that ass. Oh my God. Do. Oh, what I should have sent him is this. Remco, I miss you so much. Don't get jealous, McLean. Fucking hooker. Okay. Cheapo Gun Guy, just letting you know, the outro babe was pretty homely. I thought we got screwed on the outro babe. Maybe that's what he means. Oh, okay. Fuck you. My, I don't know what I just missed, but yeah, I'm sticking with that. And Cheapo Gun Guy, because the outro girl you got robbed of the outro girl. You know, she was a little. No, I probably wouldn't have been able to use her as an intro. I'm just going to use her again. Fuck him. The reason he said that is it stopped with me, and then the music played. And yes, yeah, you did get screwed. I held. Yeah, I'm okay with that. She's hot and all, but she also really knows it. The other one's at a bar looking for someone to pick her up and juggle her titties. So, now having still, I don't know, some of you be surprised, I'm still going with a pass on this one. And the green olive, and some more hot and spicy. See, I'm glad. That's good, I like that. I'm gonna stay. Klein, Eric, as a favor to me, your longest and best looking friend, look into Trijicon red dots and hand pew models they have. Okay, I tell you what, McLean. I was fully planning on spending $350 for the Holosun with the solar. If you like the Trijicon so much more, so do I. It has to be a green dot. It has to be green. That's all I'm saying. Are you going to pay the difference between $350 and what the fucking Trijicons go for? And I just want to say, going on the record, the HK, when HK Tactical was first released, it's been out for about a year now, because I've watched several reviews on it, and HK just holds their own just by HK. Done. Just get it and move on. That gun a year ago when it was released was a little over $1,100. Then you put, I don't know, at this point in time it's just a drop in the bucket, another $120, $130 into a laser light, the one that I want. I mean, I realize I could spend another $350 and get another TRL. I mean, if I really, really wanted to put a TRL on it, I would. But you know what the difference is? I can reholster almost 99.9% of the times flawlessly with the fucking O-light on it. So I put that out there. Now that I think officially own like six of them. Not all the laser ones though. I can 99.9% of the time just reholster that gun and not have a problem. The right now the TRL is, I don't even know where the TRL is. I think it's on Ed's gun. I have the damnedest time. The only time I can reholster the TRL 7 is when I'm standing here in front of the camera with you guys. When I'm like, okay, you know, it can fail, and then you fumble around trying to get it to holster. No, it just goes right in there. I mean, I know there's people out there that's like, oh, the Streamlight TRL series, well, it's gigantic. And what I really like about the O-Light is it's a laser, it's a flashlight. The controls are exactly where you want them. There's no, you know, some of these other ones that I have, you can, like with the TRL, you have to put various spacers. You have to change it. You have to look at the little guide. I have like 5 different inserts to get it to work with different guns. And there's just, I mean, I've never even tried it on the HK, but there's a chance that I might find one that's close. The paddles to turn the laser on and off on the O-Light are always exactly where you want them. The system, I hate giving them any goddamn credit, but I like that setup. So you're, and I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was at a really, the HK was at a real reasonable price. Then add $130. The new holster from Pete. So now I'm at $250 for the laser and another holster. And then the Holosun was $350, and that would be to totally. And we're talking about, we're putting a lot of money into a gun that. But why am I willing to, without any hesitation? Because I would rather have what I feel comfortable with, what I shoot exceptionally well. I don't even, right now, if I went out to the range and someone wanted to bet money on me being able to just walk up, cold, haven't shot it since the last time we were out at the range, pull the thing out and take 3 shots at the target, do I think that they would all be inside of the 9 ring or closer? Yes, because that fucking HK is just, it's the one that works for me. I mean, that's why I said, if you get a chance, put one in your hand, go to a range and shoot one. If you stop on by, I can arrange it to happen. You know, is that the perfect gun for you? No. I mean, shit, I'm in like 7 years into finding the gun that Christine would want to carry. That still hasn't happened. That's how I ended up with the RDP Hellcat. She didn't like it, and I don't want to carry it as my all-time EDC either, because for some reason the little guns I push terribly left, no matter how hard I try shooting, and I know, you know, I want a gun that I can have on my side while I'm in the house or running some quick errands after work or whatever, that I feel comfortable with. And if I follow the thing that improved that for me was the fact that it has optics on it. I shoot the RDP 100% better than I shot the regular Hellcat. I don't sound like a jerk, but that me and Christine gave that to Samantha as her birthday present, mainly because neither one of us shot it really well. Maybe she'll do better with it, but I mean, do you want a gun that you feel that you have to endlessly practice with, or do you want a gun that just seems like I could like walk up to the target and go, wow, wow, you're from Holland? McLean? Oh, sorry, I already read that one, and I don't like them enough to read it again. Wade, it wasn't a bump stock, it was a FRT. Wade, that was so about 14 drinks ago, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wade, I use a dedicated cross draw with a 10-degree cant. I can draw a straight line from the trigger to the opposing shoulder. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't have a problem being restricted to only, but pretty much only have shoulder rigs for 1911s. Which is still preferred. Actually, I think the Smith & Wesson Gen 2 and 3s will also work in this one. But I see, the problem with this guy is it does not offer anything but just basically throwing it over your shoulders. So there's no, I mean, it's all like just dependent on gravity. And I don't remember if this will take a full B or not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. I tell you, you want that's the problem, man. You want a good shoulder. See, there. I mean, this thing was. I mean, it would work. I mean, if I was in a scenario where I was going to do some driving, that and I can have 2 extra mags. The one thing about something like this, though, is this is a lot easier for me to get to. And like Pete would say, we got to show some respect. Because Sharky, this guy is hotter than Joey's sister. This would be a good option. Holding, that's all I'm saying. Hold those all afternoon. So this will work for a full size or a Commander. David's preferred carry is his shoulder rig, and I actually let him borrow both of these for a while, and he didn't. Oh, the holster is trying to take Salty Shellback out of the game for next time. I thought Christine put these all back in here. What the hell do I got? What is going on? I let him borrow these, and I told him if he, told him if he wanted one, just to let me know, and he did not like either one of them, and ended up ordering a shoulder, a complete shoulder rig, and I just know it was not a cheap deal. Pass. Take the next. Jolson, we need more cowbell. Hector says, actually, Eric could shake his head real fast and make the same sound effect. Jolson says the people demand more cowbell. Hector says, according to Matt, Eric's head will suffice. Then Jolson says there is here in the deer stand trying for deer 4 so I can tag out. It's fine when he says there is a lot of gutting and dragging. I missed where I fell on all this. I'll pass on her. She looks like a bitch. Sharky says Jolson is up for that. And Jolson says, I have a 4-wheeler and a plastic dump trailer. Cold-hearted bastard says 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. How about? See, I'm good with that. See, this is an example of sometimes more is less. I think she's hot as fuck and she's wearing a dress. Plus about a dress is you can just flip them out of the way. Cold-hearted bastard, there's a few shots in this right now. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't remember if I said one way or the other. The last one was definitely a hold over whatever was next. And this is okay, but I'll toss this like a spent token. Steven says 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 38 seconds. Be an odd time to walk in on this conversation. Leah Speed's hot and all, but she might be a little overwhelming and intimidating. Oh, she's got a Walther PQ5 match with a, looks like a Viper, Vortex Viper on it. Well, that's
one of these days we should go back to my garage and practice some more. And get Charlie involved. Make that a game.
EMT! Ooh. I think I'm old. I got old. EMT says, I used to cross-draw carry someplace that I'm not allowed to, but then I just micro carry in my pocket. Just looks like my... I'm good. Passing on this one too. Just looks like my wallet. A lot of people carry their bug cross carry opposite their strong side main carry. EMT says Golf 6 G6. So I got some shit in the way. G6 is a miss. And and then Hector says with a cactus. Mike says my 308 rifle build is a side charger. Ooh. Oh yeah. Sharky, cheers all. Back to a rifle I didn't shoot and packages on deck. Hey Matt, how is Grandma? Danielle, Charlie doing? Hope all is well. Sharky says J-Dog brought a 357 SIG P226 to Pew. Yeah, oh. What were you saying? What were you saying, Rumco? That looks like it could even be in your kitchen. Uh-huh. You know what I mean. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've shot J-Dogs and I shot Rich at Rich's when we were in Shootapalooza, not Rich Huff, the other Rich. Well, we were in Shootapalooza. Yeah. I'll take the next one, even though that could be a lot of fun playing hide the wiener. Sharky, guess Matt doesn't want to know what I paid for an Aimpoint Micro T1. Yes, it's that old. Back in the day over here, it still runs great. Even more funny, Aimpoint is Swedish, so the thing is made basically down the road from me. Passing on that for sure. Jolson, 9-point buck down, tagged out. Then he says, 2 does, 1 buck, I'm done for the season. Congratulations, Jolson. Sharky, laugh out loud. That wasn't too bad, but I had my pants on. Best Matt comment in years after being shot in the ass with a BB gun. Oh my God, that could be fun. Lips, boobs. I'll stay. Okay, I'm staying. Sharky, SH Outro Babe robbery as already reported. Damn it. Then again, all we see is her balls. It's probably best that I pass. I'll pass again. That's great, fuck lips. Please tell me. Oh, son of a bitch, there's still more of this. There is nothing like Schlitz malt liquor stain. Yeah, I stay. Agent Mr. Cat. Glad I stayed. The fucking dog is hot, though. This looks just like Remy, Rob's dog. Oh my God, the last time I saw Remy, he was like a gigantic ball about 12 inches off the ground, and now he is just a beast. And he's not even the biggest dog that Rob has. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, a Masta or... Jesus, the thing was huge. I mean, I literally could do this. I was petting his neck like this. Then, of course, I'd slow down, and he'd either grab my arm and tell me to keep giving him a pet, or he'd just go over to Christine. Those are tremendous knockers, but I'm going to roll the dice that the next one's hotter. Agent Mr. Cat, yep, me again. Oh, But, after all, 15 seconds later, I'm moving on to the next one. Yep, me again, still alive. Speaking of your childhood, remember One Pump War? BB guns. Is that what he says? Lovely BB gun welts. Laugh out loud. Yeah, please don't shoot towards my face. If you don't have a clear shot that where my face is not included. Yeah. Okay. Reload. Pass. I'm just completely not into pierced nipples. I don't get it. And don't put something where I want to be. That's better. I'm still passing. Okay. Gotta go to the club. I just got olive jizz on my tongue, on my lip. Where do I put Cutwater's? Spicey. Oof. Bloody Mary. She's hot as hell. She's not the most, this isn't the most flattering picture of her, so I'm gonna pass. I actually like their regular one more. I mean, like I always say, I can make shit more spicy. So it's usually like salsa. A life hack. I've already done her in this round, so I'm gonna pass on her too. My personal like life hack to salsa is the hotter the salsa you buy, the less flavor that it has. Commercial stuff. Rich's salsa, his wife's famous recipe. That's a different story. That's homemade. I'm just talking about production. You went to the store and bought it. The hotter you go, usually all you're getting is that heat, no flavor. So I always buy mild salsas, and then I juice them up myself. Probably what's happening here. But this is still, on the Bloody Mary scale, this stuff's still an 8. I'm impressed by just go chill it, crack it, or don't chill it, bring your own ice. But so far, the benchmark is the filthy for me. That's for me. Okay. In the club. Pass. Hang on, let me check something. Where the hell did Christine go? Only because she's pissing me off. Disarming the camera. Oh. Look at that camel toe. I know it's a gamble. That was fun while it lasted. Moving on to the next. Turning the camera off so Christine stops setting it off. First in the club is Mike saying cheers an hour ago. Oh my god. Poco says it's the beginning of the end 30 minutes ago. Mike then says, I love my 1956 China Norinco Type 54 clone of the 7.62 by 25 Tokarev TT33. I did not get to go experience that round today. Hector in the club, pooping on Eric's shoes. I know I have to clean them. I don't know what I've missed. I see I'm passing, and right there, I'm holding on that one. Smile Money, time for the review. Cheers, Clippers. And Mike with the last one in. I like my FEG PA 63 9x18 Makarov Police Trade-In Pistol. passing on her too. Okay, Mike, I'm just looking up images of that. Oh yeah, kind of looks like a Walther PPQ kind of. This right here. Okay, hitting the button. Oh, Mike back again. I love my 1990 CZ 92 9x18 Makarov military pistol. I'm not dogging on the older stuff. I mean, you know, when the shit comes into Northern Storage, there's pretty much no fear that you know, you're gonna find out that I went to the pawn shop and sold it. I'm just saying, you know, it's still It's still is fun to shoot the stuff. I mean, obviously I got ammo for it, so I'll at least make sure that the stuff runs. But I am actually looking forward to trying the Tokarov round. Tokarov, yeah. It's like, come on, baby. Oh yeah. Okay. Cheers, guys. I'm trying to think. I should be here tomorrow. I don't really think I have anything planned. Otherwise, it's Monday. Do your best.